Hey y'all, so today we are making fried potatoes. I have all of my ingredients already laid out. We have seasonal, we have garlic powder, black pepper, Himalayan pink salt, onion powder, canola oil, butter, sweet onions sliced, and then I also have some sliced yellow potatoes. Everything has already been sliced up. Everything has been rinsed thoroughly. And to my left, you will see that I have a pot of boiling water on the stove. So what I like to do, and this is how I was taught to make fried potatoes. I place the potatoes in the boiling water just for a few minutes. And these gets them just a little bit softened up to make the process of frying them quicker and less manual too. So basically when I'm putting them in the pan, I am just cooking them the rest of the way and seasoning them and getting some butter and oil on them so that they can start to have that frying up consistency and taste. So I just added my potatoes right to the water, and that might be a little bit too much water in there for the amount of potatoes that we just placed in there. So I will get some of it and take some of it out real quick. Whoop. I just poured some out. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move that pot to a different eye because I'm going to start sauteing our onions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn our heat down to almost medium. Then I'm going to put our pan on the stove. Okay, we can take it up to medium. Alright, and I'm going to start by putting, let me see, what am I going to do? I'm going to start with some butter. And this is about a half a stick. Put it right in the pan. Let that melt. And as soon as the butter melts, we will go right into adding some of our onions. Now, I do plan on cooking another dish this evening, so I'm not going to use all of these onions. I'm going to reserve some for my other dish that I'm cooking. Alright, we have some of the butter melted enough where it is coating the pan. So I'm going to take some of our onions and throw them right in there. Okay, onions are in. We are going to give them a few minutes. I can cut the heat up a little bit. And I'm also going to salt and pepper these onions. Make sure I'm not in you guys' way of seeing. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to let them go for a few minutes. I want to let them get caramelized and softened and cooked down. And then while we are doing that, I'm just going to take our spoon and I'm going to check to make sure that the potatoes are not getting overcooked. So I do check them periodically while we have them in the water while we have the onions cooking. So I would say we're going to give it about 5 minutes, and then our potatoes will be at a good texture where we can transfer them to the pan of the cooked down onions. Okay, so we'll just give it a few minutes. Okay, so everything has been cooking for about 5 to 7 minutes. Our onions are at a good place. Let's check on the potatoes. They are too. I want to take them right off of the heat, and I want to strain them. And I have my strainer situated over here at the sink. So I'm going to drain the water. Oh, child. That water is hot. Whew. Okay. We got everything drained. And then I am now going to turn the heat back up to medium on our onions. And I am going to add more butter, the rest of the stick. Okay. And then I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of canola oil just for taste. Just a little teeny bit. Okay. That's good. Okay. I'm going to let that get heated. I have pushed my onions over to the side. And I'm just swirling the butter and the oil around in the pan. As far as how many potatoes, I had about 6 large, very extra large yellow potatoes. And I want to make sure that everything gets nice and fried up. With the butter and the oil that we added to the pan. So now I just add our potatoes right in. Just like that. Then we start seasoning. I'll start with garlic powder. And we'll do this again after we start to flipping and moving the potatoes around. Seasonal. Pepper. Onion powder. And just a little bit of regular Himalayan salt. Alright, that's good. Take our spoon. I'm going to now flip our onions in. Just like this. We're going to get everything coated with the butter and a little bit of oil that we put in the pan. Just like this. Give everything a nice stir. Okay? And we let them go. Let the magic begin. Okay. let these cook for about 10 minutes. And then I'll go back and give them another stir at that point. At that point, we will be looking for some color to be on some of our potatoes, which should happen in that frying process. Okay, so we will let those cook for about 10 minutes, and then we'll circle right back around. Okay. Okay, so our potatoes have been cooking for 10 minutes on that one side. And now I'm just going to start by flipping and tossing them. To give some of the other potatoes a chance to be on the bottom of the pan. And I'll show you guys that color that we were talking about. You'll see some of them are getting some of that color that we are looking for. Okay, I'm gonna let these go for about another 10 to 15 minutes this time, and then we're gonna be done with these. And I will give them a taste at this point to see if we need to add any more seasoning. Okay. I'm trying to burn my mouth here to death, so I'm gonna wait. Okay. We are at a good texture, but definitely needs more seasoning. Everything. Just gonna let them go. So another 10 minutes and then they're gonna be done. So I will check back in with you guys in 10 minutes. Alright, so we are back 10 minutes later. And we got some nice color on these bad boys, honey. Woo! We are ready. We are done. Completely done. I'm going to turn our fire off. We are done. I lost one. is it. Fried potatoes. Just like that. All right. I will see y'all later. As always, it is a pleasure cooking with you guys. And make sure you please have fun while you're cooking. Please go over to my YouTube page, which is the Puddin' Lady CPMA. Go like some videos. Please subscribe while you're there. Please like some videos while you're there. Please share. Please tell everybody that you know that this is what we got going on. And I hope to be able to bring and produce more to you guys. Also, if you have anything that you would like for me to cook and make a video on, let me know. Send me a message. Drop a comment in the comment section. Whatever you like, just let me know. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Have a good evening.